Is your DAW, D-A-W, digital audio workstation, i.e. recording editing software, good enough? I'll answer that question next on this week's DeWeese Directive. Hey there, I'm Bill DeWeese from VoiceOverRevolution.com. And before I get into my DeWeese Directive, a couple of things I want to mention. I'm very excited that next week, of course, is Thanksgiving week. Yay. And that means it's my annual VO Black Friday sale. This year, it's bigger and better than ever. And I'm not going to take this time to go through the whole spiel. But let me just tell you, I am offering some really incredible training and lots of it at an extremely reduced, rock bottom, bare bones price. And that will all be available for you next week when the sale begins at VOBlackFridaySale.com. So anyhow, check it out later on. Also, a lot of questions about social media. How do I get the most out of social media? And, frankly, it's something that I've wrestled with. And I've certainly found some strategies that are working for me, but I'm no guru when it comes to social media. However, I know somebody who is. And he's going to be presenting a free webinar on how to use LinkedIn as a business booster. This is going to be rich, some great information, and again, it's not going to cost you anything, so make sure you register for it. I'll put the link down below in the description, but the webinar is coming up on the evening of November 22nd. Okay, so that being said, is your DAW, digital audio workstation, again, your recording editing software, is it good enough? That comes from a recent question I received as a result of asking for what I'm calling most pressing problems. And these are the questions that I'll be answering and tackling here in the days, weeks, months, maybe even years to come, because there were a lot of them. By the way, if you haven't submitted, if there's a question, a burning question, a problem, a hurdle, a frustration, feel free to drop me an email at voiceoverexpert@gmail.com. And in the subject, just put most pressing problem, and I'll know that that's what it's for. So I was looking at a question this morning, and somebody said, if I use Audacity, recording software, will it be good enough, or do I need to get something like Adobe Audition, or, of course, there are other, programs as well. And my response to her, and this is my response to you as well, is if this is a concern of yours, the audio quality will not be any different with the free Audacity program than it will be with the paid Adobe Audition or Pro Tools or Reaper, or Studio One, or Twisted Wave, or whatever, fill in the blank. It's not an issue of quality. So that's the first thing that you have to know. So in other words, your quality on the free Audacity program will be no less than your quality on Adobe Audition or any of the other paid programs. What you're paying for is you're paying for additional features that allow you to do additional things. Like you may have software plugins that allow you to add compression and EQ. And as a matter of fact, I think that Audacity has some of that as well. But you can always use third-party plugins, many of them free, even with Audacity. So it's just a matter of features. And frankly, in VoiceOver, we don't need a lot of features. Bare bones is good enough. In VoiceOver. Now, if you're getting into full-featured production, like, for instance, I'm a VoiceOver demo producer, that's, there are different tools involved with that. It's a much more complex and a much larger, comprehensive type of project. But for VoiceOver, we are recording dry voice that needs to be edited and cleaned up, but does not require extensive capabilities with software. So, that is one thing that you can take off your worry list. You can download Audacity, and it's going to work fine for you. There are many, probably thousands of voice talent, professional voice talent, who successfully are using Audacity software today. And you can simply Google Audacity download, and you can find the program. It works. They have versions for all platforms, Mac, Linux, and Windows. So regardless of what type of computer you use, there's something there for you. So don't fret over that. There may be other things to be concerned about, but that's not one of them. So again, your recording software is probably just fine. And if it's Audacity, I know it's absolutely fine. So you can record with confidence knowing that at least your DAW, your digital audio workstation, your recording software, is okay. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you liked it, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. And hey, do me a favor if you would, share it with your friends. Obviously, I would love to increase the subscriber base, although it is by far the most subscribed and watched voiceover-related YouTube channel. But you know, there are a lot of people out there. You may be shocked at how many people are actually interested in getting into voiceovers. And this channel was created as a free resource with literally now over 400 videos that will give you information, insight, strategies, tips, tricks, everything, the things that you need to build a successful voiceover business. So by sharing that, you're going to be paying it forward and helping other people out as well. Hey, thanks again, and look forward to talking to you soon. And don't forget about that VO Black Friday sale.